At the end of town, there was a castle where a bad witch lived. Inside was a servant girl with gaunt eyes who did all the chores for the bad witch. She washed the dishes. She swept the floors. She dusted the rooms. She cooked the meals, and she did not complain because she was mute and could not speak a word. She was fed bread and water and slept on the cold floor. She shared her bread with the mice living in the castle because she didn't want to see them starve. When she was fetching water down at the river so that she could do the laundry, she noticed a handsome prince letting his horse drink from the river. He told her how beautiful she was. She had never gotten any compliments before. She smiled at him, and he smiled at her. She met him in the woods every day when she was done with her chores. They spent their time kissing and cuddling. Their love surpassed her not being able to speak. The bad witch wondered why her servant was spending so much time in the woods. So she followed her one day. The bad witch was smitten by the sight of the prince. The bad witch cast a love spell over the prince, and he fell madly in love with the witch. The bad witch gave the servant girl a wart on her face because she was too beautiful. The girl was so embarrassed to show her face to her now ex-boyfriend, and the witch laughed at her. The witch told the girl that this castle needs to be spotless because next week I'm getting married to a prince. The bad witch forced her to do chores, but this time with a wart on her face and a broken heart. The girl broke down in tears while working. A mouse heard her crying. The mouse told her he was the witch's servant many years ago, before the girl was born. It was so long ago that the witch was not even evil then, but a good witch originally. The witch got angry at the male servant when he broke her mirror while cleaning the castle. The witch turned him into a mouse. The witch noticed age lines upon her face. The witch found that only the blood of children could make her remain youthful and beautiful. She developed an appetite for them. She cast a spell over the children in the village and made them bark like dogs and scream like crows. They all came to the castle in a trance. Nobody could stop her. She used to gaze for hours in the mirror that the male servant ended up breaking. He didn't suffer in vain because it was for the best. She could not see herself anymore in the broken mirror, so she stopped killing children altogether. The mouse said to the servant, "If you want your lover back, you will have to learn magic. Have you ever opened one of the books you've dusted?" The girl spent hours going through the spell books and wished she could become a witch. But then the girl found a book titled The Power of the Pentagram. She learned that the pentagram had 5 separate forces of power: fire, water, earth, wind, and spirit. A witch could command any one of these forces to her advantage. Just choose a word to make your magic work. The girl thought this couldn't be possible.
Whatever.
Did I just speak, she thought. Yes, she did. Then the bad witch told her to sweep the floors.
Whatever.
The witch was shocked that she could speak. Magically, the work was done. The bad witch said, "Dust the rooms."
Whatever.
Magically, it was done. The bad witch told her to mop the floors.
Whatever.
Magically, it was done. The girl cast a spell to remove her wart. "Let this wart heal before my next meal," and it did. Next, the girl cast a love spell over the prince to break the evil spell over him. The bad witch was so angry that she vowed to put an end to the world. She began by raising the dead from their graves. This way she had an army of zombies ready to attack at her call. The bad witch sent her zombies to attack the city. The servant girl, now a good witch, made the zombies disappear into thin air. Then the bad witch created a fireball to destroy the city. The good witch used a waterfall to put out the fire. The bad witch created an earthquake. The good witch repaired the damage with the wave of her hand. The good witch made the sky rain gumdrops, and everyone was happy. The bad witch was so angered by this that she made a giant rainstorm fall from the sky. She forgot she couldn't get wet, and at her own demise, she melted away in the rain. The girl and her prince took over the castle and lived there together in happiness forever.